video is a walkthrough of the Enrollment Dashboard on Montana's statewide longitudinal data system, GEMS, or the growth and enhancement of Montana students. For a more general tutorial of navigating and using the GEMS interactive dashboards, watch the GEMS dashboard navigation video on our playlist first. This video covers more specific features of the enrollment dashboard instead. The enrollment dashboard houses student count data at the state, county, district, and school level. Using the filters and tools on this dashboard, you can explore enrollment trends over time, by location, or by student subgroups. The enrollment dashboard contains 3 pages: the map page, which also functions as the landing page for the dashboard, the overview page, and the demographics page. Using the interactive map on this dashboard, you can explore enrollment in Montana in a few different ways. First, you can just directly interact with the map itself. You can zoom in and out using the icons or by scrolling with your mouse or touchpad. Hovering over a single point on the map will bring up enrollment counts for a specific school. If you select this point, the rest of the data visualizations on the page will be adjusted to show enrollment data for just that selected school. You can also explore enrollment by applying filters to the map. By opening the slicer menu, you'll have several filter options available to you. One common use is to search enrollment by specific school locations. The default is to show the entire state of Montana. But you can also search by county, or you can search by districts within that county, or you can search by schools within a district within a county. Say, for example, I was curious to see enrollment trends for Great Falls Elementary and Great Falls High School District. You can see that my map has updated to show only those schools within the Great Falls districts. And my enrollment count data, both the total and then the longitudinal totals over time, have also updated to show only for Great Falls High School and Great Falls Elementary districts. Right now, we're viewing the general map, which shows high school, middle schools, and elementary schools. If I was curious to see only high schools for my selected location of Great Falls, I can select to see the high school map. And now if I hover over, I see that only CM Russell and Great Falls High School are highlighted. Similarly, I can select the elementary map, and only elementary schools in the Great Falls selected districts will display. A frequently asked question of GEMS is how to compare schools with similar characteristics. The interactive maps are a great way to do just that. I can go back to my location filter. And here I might select schools within neighboring counties that have similar enrollment counts. Say, for example, Cascade High School, Sims High School, and in Choteau County, Fort Benton High School. I now have 3 schools selected with about 100 students in their high school population. You'll notice that the visualizations surrounding the map provide the total enrollment count for all 3 of the selected schools. If I wanted to more directly compare these 3 schools' enrollment counts, I can hover over the map visualization itself. Hovering in the upper right-hand corner, I'll have 2 icons. One is focus mode, and the second is an ellipses providing more options. From here, I can select to show as table. It takes these 3 selected schools and provides them in table 4. Here, I can see the enrollment counts compared. 2 quick tips for you. First, when using the location filter, what do you do if you know the name of your school or district, but you don't know what county it resides in? I would recommend using the search feature where you can directly type in a name and it will narrow your search. The second tip has to do with background knowledge for understanding the data that's in the dashboard. This dashboard is all about enrollment data, but what exactly constitutes enrollment data for Montana students? Well, using the Data Definitions tab in the lower menu, you can find definitions for each of the data elements as well as a summary for the dashboard page itself. Here, you can open up enrollment count and it provides details for how those enrollment counts are taken each year. Next, let's explore the overview page of this dashboard. Here, you'll see visualizations that emphasize enrollment data by subgroups of students, such as by race and ethnicity or by specific grade levels. I can interact directly with the visualizations here. For example, if I was curious about the Indigenous student population in Montana, I can select their section of the pie graph, and then by hovering over each grade in the bar graph below, I can see the Indigenous student enrollment count for each of those grade levels in Montana. I can further explore these student counts by all schools in Montana using the table provided here. There's a lot of schools listed, so it might be beneficial to use focus mode. Here, you'll notice that some schools have an asterisk rather than providing the enrollment count. An asterisk is to note that the student count data is masked. Any student count that's less than 5 is hidden from public view to protect student identity. Lastly, the demographics page provides enrollment count data by SES and by English learner status. You'll notice an axis slider for the second graph. By dragging and pulling, you can zoom in and out of this data to more clearly see some of these small counts. By hovering over one of the visualizations and once again selecting the ellipses, you'll notice you have more options for interacting with the graph itself. For example, you can sort your axes by ascending or descending. So if you wanted to see the school year of 2020-2021 listed first, you can switch your order. You also have the option to export data to your computer. You can choose between an Excel file or a CSV file, just depending on your needs or interest. Once you've selected the file format you desire, directly export, and this file will download to your computer desktop. You now know how to navigate the enrollment dashboard. You have a basic understanding of what data are contained, and you know how to utilize the Data and Definitions page to explore concepts or data you want to know more about. You're familiar with the filtering options you can apply and how to interact with visualizations to drill down further. With these skills, tools, and knowledge, you should be able to confidently start exploring enrollment data from Montana's public schools. If you have any further questions, you can use the GEMS Help Desk, where we're always excited to help.